asking about Granny and Papa. So I think he's missing some people. They gotta be on his mind, because as soon as he got in the truck, he was like, "Where's Granny and Papa?" Are you eating your orange, buddy?
Yeah. I peeled my orange. I peeled my orange.
Yeah. So we're headed home right now. Home. And I'm breaking out. That ought to tell you right there, how things have been going over here. Not that it's been like horrible or anything, it's just, I think since the weather has been so disgusting the past couple of days, that it makes you feel yucky. And anyways, so hopefully I can get a decent vlog compiled together for Monday and Tuesday's stuff, and put it out here in just a few minutes. I'm going to start editing, but first I'm having like a breakfast brunch. Man, y'all, the fudge Pop-Tarts used to be my jam back when I was little. But now it's a cinnamon roll Pop-Tart and some pecan coffee. Some pecan coffee and some cinnamon roll Pop-Tarts. Yeah, so let me start editing, and we'll get this show on the road. So I'm sitting here eating my breakfast and drinking my coffee, and Rick and Michael come out of the room over there because they both fell asleep in the boys' room last night. They fell asleep kind of early, and Rick came out first, and then Michael came out, and he kind of sat on me for a little bit, and then he laid on the couch, and I could tell right away. So whatever I was feeling the past couple of days, now Michael seems to be, but I think Michael's is more, mine was like stomach, like my stomach just felt yuck, like just yucky. Michael, it seems like, might have a low grade temp. It's just this weather has been horrible lately. We had a beautiful Sunday, and then it just went downhill, like just completely downhill. I'll show you guys in just a little bit what it looks like outside. It's just nasty. Nasty Wednesday, we have to go run to the store because we have a pickup at Wally World, and someone has been blazing through their green chips, so we got to get more green chips. If anyone is wondering what green chips are, they are sour cream and onion Lay's. Ricky, where are we going?
We're going to the store.
Yeah.
Who's next, Mommy?
What's next?
What's next,
I
Mommy?
don't know.
What? Who's next, Mommy?
I think I'd rather not to get a second one.
Who's next,
I probably
Mommy?
should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get the 90 green chips.
Put it down. Hey, Michael,
What? What is it?
how do you feel?
I feel better. I don't feel sick. I feel better. Mommy?
You feel better?
Because I peed in my pants. Look at my shirt. Is that bear? And what's that?
Tigger.
Ticker? That bear.
Pooh Bear.
That Boo Bear and Ticker. Because the printer gave on my tablet.
Don't you hate it? You keep cleaning and it's like it's never ending. Never ending. What are you doing? See, you kinda, sort of, we were doing good and then we got distracted. At least you tried. At least you tried.
I was about to sing.
Yeah?
I was about to sing.
Yeah?
See, look.
Oh, the machine?
Yeah, but sing it. Look.
As you can see, I just got done taking a shower. And I guess like everybody else who gets in the shower, your mind just starts thinking of things. And I was thinking about how I had felt yesterday and what I was talking about this morning. Or was it yesterday morning? About succumbing to feelings. It's healthy to feel feelings. What's not healthy is obsessing over those feelings, especially if they are negative feelings. So I felt like this shirt was appropriate. Positive, yeah, if you can see it. Positive, positive mind, positive vibes, and positive life. So I feel like the shirt is my mood today. Where, like I had said, you can have a moment of sadness or frustration or worry, but you can't stay there. I mean, it's not healthy to stay there. So I've realized that when I get in these types of, I wouldn't call them necessarily a funk. It is sort of like a funk. But when I get to the point where I feel like the worry that I have for Ricky is can sometimes be overwhelming, I have to remind myself that, or I come to a realization that I'm not meditating and finding some peaceful moments in my day, because I have been really focused on growing this channel and making it something to where it would be, if you think of autism, you think of our channel. So I've just been really trying very hard to work on building up this channel into what I want it to be. And that's a positive area where people who are either parents who are either starting their journey and just figuring out that their child is autistic, or those questions are looming in your mind. Is my child on the spectrum? Are they not on the spectrum? And then, or the parents who just got a diagnosis that their child is. From all these walks, I would like for them to feel like this is a positive space for them. And also, the whole reason why I started this channel was, like I say in my outros, to bring awareness to autism, but to also bring awareness to people who wouldn't normally think about things like this, like what it's like in a person's life who is a caretaker of someone on the spectrum, you know. I want it to be a positive place for everyone. So I think there was that pressure that I was thinking about, also on top of just that worry that came in. Because it was just a simple moment. I don't think I elaborated all that much on how these worries came to fruition. At least this time, how it did. They always pop up. They always will. There will always be a worry in a parent's mind of, will my child overcome this? Will they be accepted? And those sorts of things. But let's see, when was it? Monday morning? Yes, Monday morning. I had to think about it. My days are bleeding in together. Monday morning, I was taking Ricky to school, and like always, I park. I walk him up to the front of the doors. I tell him that he's going to have a great day, and that he's going to eat breakfast with his friends, and that he's going to play in stations, and he's going to listen to his teacher. Like I affirm to him every single day as we are walking up to the school that he's going to have a great day. So as we are walking up, we do cross paths with the kids who are being dropped off the car rider line. And one little boy hopped out, and I recognized him immediately. He was a student in Ricky's class. He grabs his backpack and he sees Ricky, and he looks at his mom as he's shutting the car door, and he said, "Hey Mom, I see Ricky." And I'm like, "Oh, cute, you know, that's so cute." And so he was kind of a little bit ahead of us as we were walking up the corridor. And he turned around and was like, "Hey, Ricky." And so then he kept walking, you know, he turned back around and he kept walking. And then he slowed down a little bit, and he turned around and he looks at me and he goes, just very plain, matter of fact, "Ricky doesn't talk much." Or he said something like, "Ricky doesn't talk much," or "Ricky hardly talks." And just that little statement, it was an innocent statement. I don't think he was trying to be malicious or mean or anything, but, you know, I did not take away from this sweet little boy that he was trying to be mean towards Ricky. It was just a very matter-of-fact kind of statement. Ricky doesn't talk much. And that's what, I wouldn't say it triggered, it just got me to thinking as I walked back. And then I kind of brushed off the thought. But then that night, Monday night, when everything was just quiet and I was laying in bed trying to fall asleep, and you know your mind races in those times, and it just, I replayed that moment in my head, and I thought, oh, well, that's something that I have thought of. Yes, of course. And I'm sure I've mentioned it on here a time or two. But I'm realizing his pre-K year is very rapidly coming to a close. I mean, in just a couple of months, he's going to be done with pre-K. And then it's on to kindergarten. And this precious little child turned to me and said, "Ricky doesn't talk much." And I'm thinking, and I felt like he understood. He was vocalizing this in a matter of fact of a way because he understood. And that worry just started creeping in. Are the other students in his kindergarten class going to understand like this little boy? Like he understands. Like he didn't get offended when Ricky didn't say hi back. That worry came over me of, are the other students in his kindergarten class going to understand? And I already know the answer. And that's what makes me worry. But like I said, I can't stay there. Ricky's a sweet child. He gets along virtually with everyone that he meets. So I don't feel like he's going to have that much of a problem, but the realization of the problem could be there, even starting his kindergarten year, is looming. It's there. So I had my moment, and now I'm just pressing through. So yeah, I mean, for any other parent who has had these worries, you guys let me know in the comments below what y'all did to overcome those types of worries. My technique is I think of all the great things that Ricky has achieved in this short period of time, and I'm confident that he's just going to keep surprising us and blowing us away with how much his vocabulary expands and how much he's able to vocalize himself way more than he was doing a year and a half ago. So you guys just let me know what y'all do to hang on to the positivity and not let that worry like dwell and overcome you. I would love for you guys to sound off down in the comments below. So I gave the boys a bath, I gave myself a shower, and I've got to dry this hair before it starts getting all crazy, weird, wavy, nasty. Yeah. I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, we'd love to have you become a part of the Awesome family. Click that subscribe button down below. Our whole mission in starting this channel, like I said just earlier, is to raise awareness for autism. If you can get behind that, then click the subscribe button. Once you click the subscribe button, the bell button will pop up, and then when you hit that bell button, it will let you know when we upload next. We love you guys so very much. We'll see y'all tomorrow.